RCA Victor and its dealers present Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran, and Ollie.
That's a good one. That's cute. Little Jack Garner sat in the corner eating Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy, isn't that cute?" Fran!
Yes?
Look. I'm having poetry hour all by myself.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I won't bother you.
No, I want you here.
You do?
I want to read a couple of these.
All right, read.
They're real cute. Here's, this is from the, oh, I didn't tell you, these are the galley poops.
Oh, from...
Happy Mother Goose.
Oh, when did this came in?
Yeah, I'm just checking them. The book will be out pretty soon. I think that it's going to be a wonderful book.
I think so, too.
Saw some of the illustrations. They're lovely, too.
I think?
Yeah. Look, Jack Sprat could eat no fat, his wife could eat no lean. And so between them both, you see, they left the platter clean.
That's nice.
It's great, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's real cute. Real cute. Would you mind holding that top one, please?
You want to look at that?
No, just take it off, please.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Here, you hold the whole bunch. Look at there. Oh, can I do that one? Let's see if I know it by memory. I might know it. Yeah, I think I got it.
I hope I have.
You know it?
I know a little bit of it.
Jack, I think Jack knows it too. Do you know that one?
I'll try to follow you.
Let me see now. How you go now? Let me take a quick look. Okay, I got it. Three kind mice, three kind mice. See how they run, see how they run. They all ran up to the farmer's wife. She cut them some cheese with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as three kind mice? Three kind mice.
Three kind mice.
See how they run.
See how they run.
They all ran up to the farmer's wife.
She cut them some cheese with a carving knife.
Did you ever see such a sight in your life as three kind mice?
Three kind mice.
Three kind mice.
Three kind mice.
See how they run.
See how they run.
See how they run.
See how
They all ran up to the farmer's wife. She cut them some cheese with a carving knife. Did you ever see such a sight in your life as three kind mice? Three kind mice.
Three very kind mice.
See how they run.
How they run, how they run.
They all ran up to the farmer's wife.
She cut them some cheese with a carving knife.
Did you ever know
I never, did you ever know I never saw such a sight in my life?
Three kind mice.
See how they run.
Three kind mice.
See how they run, see how they run.
Run. The end.
Well, you did beautifully.
You did pretty well, too.
Thank you very much.
I got going so fast there, I forgot one phrase.
Gets off at a pretty good clip, doesn't
It really does, doesn't it?
Any big plans for today?
Oh, no, I was checking those Happy Mother Goose.
Very
And, I wanted to get ready for, tomorrow is a very famous day. You know that?
Tomorrow?
It's just called National Kids Day.
No, I didn't know
Did you know
that.
that? Sure, it's a very wonderful day. It's sponsored by Kiwanis International.
Well, that's wonderful. That's a great idea.
And the Kiwanis organizations all over the country are having special programs and special events for all their young friends.
Well, I think that's fine.
And then I have to get ready for Sunday, too.
Sunday a big day, too.
Well, yeah, I want to get the floor done by Sunday.
The floor.
In my dressing room.
Oh, you putting in a new floor?
Well, I don't know yet. I haven't taken up the old one, but I think I'm going to take it up and then put in a new one by Sunday so I can be sure to be comfortable to watch Fred Allen.
Well, of course, you'd better watch Fred Allen, but if you want to be real comfortable, I'd leave the old floor in.
It's not very soft.
Want to sit on the floor?
I like to sit on the floor when I watch television.
Well, all right.
I always put a couple of cushions against a chair or something, and I sit way back like that. Of course, the picture is usually upside down.
Well, I was just going to say, you must see it in a kind of different light.
Well, sometimes I like it that way.
Well, it depends on what you're watching.
No, really, actually, we always sit in chairs, you know that. But I just felt that it was rough there, and then you scrape the chair over there, and it's hard to move, and I thought I'd change the floor.
I know some people who are doing that. It's a great problem.
Oh, really? Well, I think I'm going down and measure it now and see.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe I'll do it. You never can tell.
All right. Well, let me know how you get along, and
You
if I
bet.
can do anything to help you. Hi, Kukla.
Hi, did I hear him say something about the floor?
Well, Ollie thinks he'll change the floor in his dressing room.
What do you mean change it?
Well,
Wash
he
it?
doesn't like the old one.
What's the matter with it?
He said it isn't very soft.
Oh,
It is kind of silly. I don't know that I just ever thought of floors in that manner before, but Ollie has, and so he's making a change.
yeah, I think he heard about somebody remodeling a house or something
I
somewhere.
think he probably did.
And I think maybe I better get to him before he gets to the floor.
Please do, because you can get into a terrible mess.
I know. I've heard about
I
it.
don't expect to be back home for years to come.
Well, let me know when your floor is finished.
I certainly will.
We'll come up and sit on it.
All right, good.
I'll meet you later.
I have some things to do,
Okay.
too.
More trouble with this catch, really. Linwood, be a dear and hand me my suitcase, please.
Okay,
Open.
just 1 minute. I'm trapped here.
What's the matter, you thought? Good heavens, who is taking up the floor in the studio? Oh, hello.
I have the short version of my chord on today.
I see. Lovely show last night, dear.
Thank you very much.
Do you, need any talent on Hawkins Falls?
Well, I think maybe next week we could use you.
Well, my dear, since you're the director, I thought perhaps, I'm going to be at liberty, you know.
Oh, we'd love to have you.
Well, I'll stop by. I'll stop by before I go to New York.
But don't you call us, we'll call you.
I've heard that routine before. Well, I happen to know he doesn't cast the show, he merely directs it. I need something smart for my basic black. Oh, this little collar would be delightful. Should have had it laundered, but I didn't have time. Didn't realize I was going so soon. Let's see. Toothbrush. Yes. Comb, brush, hair. Oh. Nightgown. Oh, I wish I had some tissue paper. Well, I'll have them all laundered when I get there. Laundered and pressed. Remarkable what wonderful laundry service the plaza has. I always like to wear this in New York. It's the smart one. Oh, dear. If I took the stays out, I probably could get it in. If I took the stays out, I couldn't get into it.
Why, my dear little girl, you...
What? Little Colonel. Please turn your head, naughty boy. You give me a helping hand.
Why, certainly.
We need more than a hand. Come on. out in front. Cab will be here in a moment.
Well, my dear little girl, what, you sending some of your clothes away?
No.
Well, what seems to be the trouble?
Oh, there's no trouble. No trouble at all. Time I was moving on, that's all.
I beg your pardon?
I say, it was time I was moving on.
Where?
Oh, who knows? Anywhere. One gets stagnant when one stays in one place too long, especially in the theater. I mean, you can only go so far in any one theater. There are always new places to move to, great new areas to conquer. So, I'm going out, going to find the areas and conquer them.
Well, my dear little girl, what seems to be the trouble is that...
No trouble, dear. No trouble, no trouble. I'll miss you, Richard.
Well, you going to be gone long?
Who knows? Who knows? When I set out on the open road, who knows what may happen? Whither will I go, or whence I will come back?
You're going on the open road?
No, the New York Central, as a matter of fact.
A little vacation. We just got back.
No, Richard, I'm leaving. Leaving. Perhaps for good. Well, I'll probably have to carry this around, too. Might as well save tip money.
Ophelia, come here. Now, see here, girl, I want to get to the bottom of this. What's all this trouble now? Tell me.
Hmm?
Is that a sigh?
Could have been.
You've had a quarrel with someone.
No, not a quarrel, just a brush off.
Well, my dear little girl, I've been perfectly charming. I certainly have tried to make your stay here as pleasant as possible. I feel...
And it's not you, Richard. No, Richard, you've been very kind. No. It's not you, Richard. I'm trying to be calm and patient about this whole thing. But I can tell you one thing. Just one thing. If that Buelah witch comes anywhere near me, I'll snatch her bald-headed.
I see. That's the trouble.
Yes, it is the trouble. You may as well face it.
What happened?
Well, she got rough yesterday. She told me to beat it. Take it on the lamb.
She didn't say that.
She said exactly that. All week long she was so chummy with me. We had such good times together. I'm not going to stand for it. Not from the preacher of her ilk. No, indeed, I'm not. I'm not wanted here. There are other theater companies in the country who might want me. I'll miss you, Richard. And I'll write. Perhaps you can come out and join me. We'll find a happier company to work with.
What, well, Miss Allison will feel very...
No, Miss Allison's on Buelah Witch's side, it's all. Plain as the nose of my face.
Well, that... For the first time in my life, I kept my mouth shut at the right time. Well, now, this is ridiculous. Jack, do you know anything about this?
Seems to be a little misunderstanding, Colonel.
Oh, my gracious, I wasn't here yesterday. That's too bad. I don't like that sort of thing. Now, I know Ophelia's being oversensitive, I'm sure. And yet I know Buelah. There's a girl who can bring out the oversensitiveness in you. If I could just think of something to do. Mustn't have that. Hello, Buelah, my dear.
Hello, Rich. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty well, my dear, pretty well.
How's everything? How are your leg muscles?
Well, they're pretty... Oh, you mean from my ballet at work?
Yes. Hey, you were great. Spectre of the Rose. Never saw such a spectre. Real great. Real fine. What are we doing this week? Afternoon of the following?
No, my dear, I don't believe we'll be doing any ballet this week. Our ballet mistress is leaving.
What do you mean?
Buelah, there are times when I think that you should have a little talking to.
Well, it's not a bad idea. Talk away. Haven't had this much attention in a week.
Buelah, my dear, you have hurt Madame Ooglepuss's feelings.
Oh, come now.
Oh, that's true. Absolutely true. You hurt her feelings.
All I did was tell her to beat it.
Well, she's beaten it.
She's take me seriously. Well, I do get a little ruthless once in a while. It isn't that I mean it, dear. It's just that I... Well, Rich, boy, it's just that... Well, I have no tact, I guess, and I speak before I think. I didn't mean it. Gracious sakes. Ophelia ought to know that. I don't always approve of everything she does, but gracious sakes. Who am I to talk? Heavens. I like the girl. She's a good scout. Fine dresser. Pretty good girl. What do you suggest I do?
I don't know, Buelah. It's up to you. You got yourself into this. Now, you'll have to get yourself out. Either that or we'll have no singing teacher. We'll have no anybody.
Well, that's a pretty howdy. That's a pretty Kukla, Fran and Ollie. Francis?
Yes?
Trouble on the horizon.
Really?
You bet.
But everything was fine.
Oh, me, it's my fault. It's all my fault. Ophelia, hurt her feelings yesterday.
Oh, Buelah.
Well, I was rough.
I was a little fearful of such a situation might evolve from that. I'm real sorry about it.
Sorry, too, dear.
What, she kind of...
Packing her things, she's leaving.
She is?
She's leaving, going to New York. Greener pastures or something.
Well, what do you know? Well, what can we do?
Well, I'll just go to her and apologize right out. I'll say, stay here.
Oh, Buelah, no, I just, because I know you'd mean well, but you might just make it worse than ever. No, let's not do that. Let's think a minute.
How could we please her?
Would you be willing to play in the string field?
Is that going a little far?
Yeah, but you know how she loves that.
You mean with the cello and the violin and the harp?
Would you?
Think it'll help?
Well, it might. You know, it's a great thing for anyone to feel that he's needed. And if we could make her feel that we have a very definite need of her, she might stay.
Well, we do need her. Gracious sake.
I know, but you can't just tell somebody that. You have to make them know it.
Well, all right, let's be diplomatic. I'll leave it up to you. I'll get the cello, you get the violin.
Okay?
Kind of sneak in on her. Be real subtle.
Okay.
All right, dear? Well, hang on, kid.
I think the floor's coming up in Ollie's room. I heard some boards ripping in there. The door is locked tight. I can't get in.
Cook!
Oh,
Cook, come down here. I want you to move some things out in the hall for me.
okay. Your little 45?
Yeah, keep it for me till I fix over the room. Oh, Ollie, please. I know what I'm doing, Cook. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Those 45 record player attachments. So cute. This is Ollie's. I have mine, too. We each have one. I don't really have a place to keep it, I don't think. That's good and secure there. Cute. Ollie, it has dust on it. Ollie! Oh, he can't hear me. Then they're ripping up the floorboards. Oh, hello, Dolores. No, Dolores, no. This is not something to eat. This is the RCA Victor 45 record player attachment. Yeah, now that's a little tone on. No! You see, well, Dolores, as long as you're with us, you really should understand that the people who pay the bills are people like RCA Victor. RCA Victor. Never mind. This is a little RCA Victor 45. It's a little record player attachment. And it's a very, it's a very unusual and wonderful discovery. It's a very fabulous invention. It came out about a little over a year and a half ago. It plays only within the distortion-free quality zone. But you get very beautiful tone on your record, you see. Has a little silent sapphire permanent point pickup. And this is the world's simplest, surest changer. It has little non-breakable plastic records. Am I getting through to you?
Well, see, in the little 45, here's some little 45 records. They cost up to, well, a fourth less than ordinary ones. That's right. Non-breakable. Very easy on the storage space, too, because they're very, very small, you see. But, of course, they play just the same amount of music. That's right. And so many wonderful selections you can get now at your RCA Victor dealer. Thousands of titles to choose from. And, Dolores, when anybody buys a little RCA Victor 45 RPM record player attachment right now, they get a very special thing. They get what we call a record bonus offer. It includes a record a month for 6 months and a 6-month subscription to the Picture Record Review. We say, well, these are little slogans we have. One is, the RCA Victor 45 is all play and no words. Very revolutionary engineering principle. The RCA Victor pays for, they pay the bills on Mondays and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays. No, it's not ice cream. The wrong day. This is Friday. Dolores, please, cooperate today somehow. Can I get through to you? I guess she likes it. Maybe I better put the little 45 down in her room. I can get some fine little nipper records for her to play. She'll enjoy those. Well, I guess the coast is clear. Haven't heard anything else happening down in the room. I wonder where Madame Ooglepuss is. I haven't seen her. Well, see you later.
Oh, I guess I have everything.
Well, goodbye, Jack.
Goodbye, Ophelia. Lots of luck.
Thanks a lot, dear. I'll send for you. I want you to do some music for me.
All right.
Goodbye, Francis.
Goodbye. I was just coming in to see you. Am I glad I found you? I've worked all day with this, and you remember you told me a while ago that I wasn't using the right approach on this. I thought to myself, if only you were going to be around this evening, we could sit around and have a little bop. Hi, Bill.
Hello, dear. Hello, sweetheart.
I didn't know. Bill, you too?
Yes, having a little trouble with some of the passages.
Oh, me too. I can't get through them at all.
Well, here, dear, we'll have to work things out. Come on.
Could you just sit down
I'd like to
and
swap
sit
the
with
bass
us?
around a little bit tonight, dear.
Well,
It's this note right in here that I'm not getting it.
I didn't know you were practicing at all.
Yeah.
I've worked so hard with this.
You're going to be around tonight, aren't you, dear? We want to play some music, have a little trio.
Well,
Could
Oh, come on, dear.
Oh, it'd be the
I
most
really
wonderful.
couldn't play it tonight. You see, my harp is being fixed.
Oh.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Well, would you care to just, maybe we could just have a few, Buelah, what'd you do with your cello?
Well, there's no use playing. Can't have a trio.
We'll have
Well,
maybe you could teach us a little.
Well, we could have a little song fest or something like
We
that.
could, we
no,
could
I-
sing. Couldn't we, Buelah?
You bet, dear. My gracious, some of the happiest moments of my life have been spent
Singing in the trio.
singing in the trio.
I thought to myself the other night how long it had been since we had to go and what was it?
Oh,
Juanita.
Juanita,
Miss
oh.
Juanita.
wait, Fred Waring.
I have that very book. Do you know I really do? Would you like to maybe whirl around on it now?
Oh, well, my dear.
Oh, come on, Ophelia,
Yeah,
let's do it.
good.
We can sing together. It'd be fun, just like old times, the old sorority.
Turn
days,
right
huh?
to the page.
Well, I don't. I have my veil up.
Oh, sing through your veil. Probably time.
Can you see from here?
Well, yes, dear.
I can't.
Well, here's your part, Buelah.
Soft
o'er the fountain, lingering fall, the southern moon, far o'er the mountain, breaks the day too soon.
in the dark eyed splendor, where the warm light loves to dwell, weary look, yet can
farewell.
Farewell.
Nita, Juanita, and me linger by thy side. Nita, Juanita,
Be my own affair bride.
Oh, that's the kind of thing I love.
Oh, that was lovely, my dear.
Oh, and I look ahead to the long winter evenings and think how we can spend them. Can't you just see us, Buelah?
You bet.
Me at the violin and you in the cello and you with your harp fixed. Oh, won't it be wonderful?
I hope I can get it fixed soon. If I can get it fixed by tomorrow, we can have a lovely weekend. Just the
Oh,
three of us.
wouldn't that be wonderful?
Hip, hip, hooray.
Oh, I just knew there was something wonderful in store for us this weekend.
Well, I have some plans that I have to cancel for the weekend, but it'll be worth it being with you two girls.
Oh, joy is ours.
I'm so very glad, Buelah, that you and I are friends again. It's certainly wonderful. You're a sweet, dear girl.
Oh, think nothing of it, dear. Think nothing of it. Your veil tickles.
Buelah, you were great.
Well,
You were wonderful.
was that tactful?
I thought you were.
Well, I guess the only way I could be tactful is to keep my mouth closed.
Who broke her harp in the first place?
My mother's calling me.
Just thought I'd ask. Well, everything's serene again. I'll go put things away.
Jack, do you know where I can get any old lumber? Fran, do
Yes,
you know where I can get any old lumber?
I have a house full of it.
You do? Well, you should see the big hole in my floor. As a
Well-
matter of fact, I don't have a floor anymore. It's all holes.
Well, come on up and sit around with us.
Yeah, I will. Well, I got to get to work. I want to get it ready by Sunday.
You didn't do it.
I did.
The only thing I can say is, remember, in television, it's RCA.
Victor.
When you buy an RCA Victor 45 automatic record changer, you'll get your choice of a Pops, Kitty, or Classical 45 record each month for 6 months. You'll also receive a 6-month subscription to Picture Record Review, the magazine of record news. See your RCA Victor dealer and get an RCA Victor 45 record changer, the bonus book for 6 hit records, plus the subscription to Picture Record Review, all for just $12.95. This offer is good only in continental United States. For the best in records, it's RCA Victor.
This is Bert Tillstrom. My assistant, Kukla, and I will now play a selection.
RCA Victor, world leader in radio, first in television, first in recorded music. Ask your RCA Victor dealer for your record coupon book tomorrow. Kukla, Fran and Ollie came to you from Chicago.
NBC Television.